This video is about what to do when your hyperhidrosis is triggered. Um, it is late afternoon and I apologize for the lighting. It's not that great. Sorry about that. But let me introduce myself quickly here. My name is Stephanie and I'm a faith-based energy healing practitioner. I do most of my energy healing through video chat. Which works because the healing is between you and God, and I am just an instructor or catalyst. And what I'm doing is I am manifesting over 200 subscribers, so please do subscribe to my channel to support and encourage me so that I can continue putting out these videos for the healing of hyperhidrosis. And my business is called Hyperhidrosis TX and Other Hard to Treat Conditions because I do treat other conditions such as athletic performance blocks, test taking blocks, stage fright, addictions such as gambling or smoking and vaping. So if you're experiencing any kind of pattern or behavior in your life that you are oh so ready to get rid of, just let me know. Send me a message in contact me. I'll put my contacts down below the video in the description area so you can contact me. Okay, so what we want to talk about today is what to do when your hyperhidrosis is being triggered. So you're probably experiencing that familiar sweating. You're probably experiencing the familiar negative thoughts that are coming into your mind, possibly rejecting yourself. That's those sorts of thoughts. And so what, if you're anything like the way I used to be, I would just look at myself with disbelief, like, why on earth am I sweating so much? And what is causing this sweating? That must be the age-old question. What is causing this sweating? Well, I believe that the sweating is caused from blocks that are inside of you, energy blocks that are emotions like shame or rejection that need to be released. And once they're released and that space is open, that can be filled with positive energy. All right, so now I go through the release of the blocked energy in my other videos, so I'll put those links below in the description also. So here's a scenario that you may or may not experience, but it's something, okay, let's say you're with a group of friends or acquaintances, and you all want to go somewhere in one car. So you're all going to be squeezing into this one car. Well, this is not necessarily an unusually stressful situation, but for a person with hyperhidrosis, it can be. So you're in this car, you're squeezed up against other people, and you're wondering, hey, does anybody see the sweat on me? Hey, does anybody feel the sweat on me? And so, or you may just feel trapped in the car. Whatever your thoughts are that are then, exacerbating your hyperhidrosis, you want to change those thoughts around. You want to be aware, and then you want to bring in a visual. And this is a visual that I tell my clients when they're in situations such as these, when their hyperhidrosis is triggered. So I tell them to visualize a large rock, and this large rock is rolling down the hill, and it represents their hyperhidrosis. Okay, this large rock is their hyperhidrosis. So it starts at the top of the hill, it rolls down, it picks up speed, it picks up strength, and you're watching it and you probably just want to get in front of it and stop it. But don't. It's just not going to work. Don't bother. So what you want to do is you just want to pull up a lawn chair, sit in that lawn chair and just watch the rock roll down in front of you. And it's going to build momentum. It's going down the hill. It gets to the bottom. It gets to flat ground. It slows down and eventually stops. So that's your hyperhidrosis. And what this visual does is it relieves you from the responsibility of needing to fix yourself in that moment. So you don't need to respond with anything to fix your hyperhidrosis. You don't have to think about those negative things that always creep in. In fact, what you want to do is you want to be aware of any negative thoughts and change that around. And so this Bible verse is a good one to think about. And it is, "And this too shall pass." 2 Corinthians 4:17. And so thinking this is going to help you to realize that this too shall pass. And so there's nothing to get attached to. And it can give you a sense of relief, okay? So trust me, this visual of the rock rolling down is a big part of your healing process. So after you have released the blocked energy associated with rejection and shame, you can then begin to let that positive energy into your spaces. And so you have that to look forward to. And this visual, again, is really just something to excuse you from trying to fix yourself, okay? Because the process in fixing yourself happens when you're not being triggered with hyperhidrosis. All right. So now if you are in a situation where there are other people around, like in this car, and you want to, how to deal with it is to really just be open and vulnerable. Just let them know, hey, I'm feeling a little sweaty right now, or I have hyperhidrosis, and so it's good to be vulnerable. And I know that was probably the hardest thing for me to learn, was to be vulnerable. And who wants to admit that they're not like most people? I mean, it's hard to be in that vulnerable state, but that is a big part of the process of healing. And vulnerability, I've learned, brings better connection with others, and better connection with others is a big part of your healing also. So message me if you'd like to have a session for hyperhidrosis or another condition. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I hope that it has helped you. And please do continue to support my channel and subscribe to it if you haven't already. And so have a lovely, joyful day. And I will see you in my next video. Mwah! Bye for now.